Okay, so Helldivers, today we're going to be talking all about the next big nerf that is going to be coming in a hotfix very soon for the game, and I'd like to see what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Obviously, the game got its first balance patch recently, and whenever I feel like Helldivers do balance patches now, it's going to really sort of be a very 50-50 in the community with what people think about things, and I think there's going to be a lot more coming our way, and it'll be interesting to see how the community reacts. For this one, I think that most people will be happy about it. We'll see what the response is like on it. But if you guys do enjoy today's video, as always, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here, as we're on the road to 250,000 subscribers. And let's get in with today's video. So anyway, let's talk about it. So Arrowhead Games explained that the nerfs were necessary to encourage this use of support weapons and stratagems as offensive tools in line with the studio's vision. This is to do with the most recent balance patch. That being said, the team is willing to make a few different changes to appease the soldiers of the Super Earth. Unfortunately, they won't be buffing the railgun back to its former glory. Instead, the team is looking into adjusting the spawn rates and health pools of tougher enemies. So this was from Johan, who is the CEO of Arrowhead, saying, I wanted to take a moment this afternoon to let you all know that we've heard your concerns over the last few days regarding enemy spawns, enemy armor, and the ability to kill these enemies. An associate community manager said on the Discord, I can confirm that we're currently looking at changes to the spawn rates and health pools of heavy enemies, and will be attempting to spread them out more to prevent large spikes of tougher mobs appearing at the same time, as well as making them a bit easier to bring down. This change should go out in a future hotfix, but there is no date as of yet. The team has also removed the 50% damage penalty for the recoilless rifle and the EAT-17 anti-tank weapon when hitting enemies and angle that deflects the shot. Combined with the upcoming adjustment to health and spawn rates, this should make the larger enemies a bit less common and instead spawning more shaft enemies to support them, and also should allow players to bring these enemies down with a single well-placed shot, the Arrowhead CM added in. So yeah, I mean, I've noticed in certain missions, things can get a little bit crazy when it comes to the harder missions. I've definitely noticed that when if I play a game with higher level players, like let's say I saw someone the other day say, you're not even level 20 yet, Dom, and I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. You know, I play a lot of games, but you know, when I jump in with like let's say level 45s plus or stuff like that, and obviously I shouldn't really be playing with people that high level because you know, the stuff that I've got is going to be a little bit less great than what they've got, but you know, it's still a lot of fun. But in those types of missions, oh my god, the amount of hulks there are is just crazy. And I know I know for a fact that the Bile Titans, they've been looking into a nerf for that. That'll be interesting. I'm not too sure. I mean, I managed to take them down fairly easily. I'm not too sure whether that's the best thing to nerf them. I don't know. I think just adjusting the spawn rate of the tougher enemies, I think at the moment is probably the best thing for the team to look into at the moment of time, because I personally like a game, and my friend that's been playing Helldivers with me recently is the same, is I like the chaos. You know, I like being able to be put into a situation where I have to use my skills to get myself out of it. I don't want to, you know, I feel like it would get boring if we were to spawn into a game and the missions just became too easy, and I don't think the team at Arrowhead want that for the game either. So I don't think they'll go for a crazy nerf to the point that, you know, you won't see loads of them spawn in. I think it's just to stop the aspect of things being impossible, you know, if you're literally the last person alive and you're trying to get your team back in, or it's the last two and you've got this last thing to do and there's not even a place for you to run to because on the left you've got bots, you know, heavy armored bots being thrown down to your left, you've got them thrown down to your right, you look to run backwards but then there's some thrown behind you, so you're literally boxed in by the heavy armor. All you've got is, you know, you might have even used up all your stratagems, right? And then you can't even use them. You might have run out of ammo and you can't resupply. And then in front of you is the mission where you need to go, but there's about 4 hulks there waiting for you. And it's like, what can I do next? So I think that aspect of things is definitely good, because sometimes, but in the overall health of the game and the spawn rate, I haven't really found it that bad. There are certain times where it is, and that could be tweaked 100%, but I just hope they don't take it upon themselves and do this nerf, and then we start going into games and getting through them quicker. There's nothing more than that I love in a game where it really tests your abilities and makes you have to use all different abilities in the game, not just abusing the same mechanics, which is why I've personally been someone that doesn't mind them changing the meta. I'm gonna be careful with what I say, because whenever I say certain things, I see that, like, you know, the hate coming in saying, like, Dom, you can't just be supporting everything the devs have said. And it's not even that I always support the things they say, it's just my personal opinion. You're more than welcome to disagree with it, but it's just my personal opinion that I don't think it's wrong with changing up the meta from time to time in a game. The railgun, as I said, yes, I do agree that maybe what they did to it wasn't the best thing, but you have to remember, they will look, they may not revert it to the way it was again, but they will look to make it better. And if they have done something way too over the top, Arrowhead have said to us so many times, they will look for ways to change an aspect of it to make the community happy. They want a game that we all love, and they will go with the majority vote. But sometimes they have to make those decisions themselves, because at the end of the day, it is their game. Now, they want, you know, a game is nothing without its players. So yes, you do have to listen to them more than anything. But then if they feel like a decision is right, then I think we have to back it. And if it's not, and we really disagree with it, then that's why we're here, to give them feedback and to change their minds on things. So yeah, the next big nerf coming up for the game will be the health pools and of the heavy enemies and the spawn rates to them. So please watch out for that coming in the next couple of days. If you see a hotfix and you're wondering what it is, that's what it will be. Yes, on Thursday there will be the first big patch, which is the cutting edge update that PlayStation posted on their channel, on their YouTube channel the other day. So we'll be getting the new war bonds. So we'll be getting like new weapons, new armor, so lots of stuff may come within that patch too, and I will do a full video on the Thursday when the patch drops with the full patch notes. But I think we're in good hands. I personally think we're in good hands, and I feel like we've got a great team to I've experienced many bad dev teams, and this is not a bad one, and I'm being completely honest when I say that. I'm not just, someone said the other day to me, like, Dom, you're just looking for a sponsorship with them. It's like, no, I'm not looking for a sponsorship. I love the game. I'm playing it every day. Yes, I want to get content that does good views, but that doesn't mean I want a sponsorship. I'm just saying that I have been with some, I've covered content with these awful dev teams before. I'm not naming names, but I have done, and I know that Arrowhead have the best vision for us, and I know they'll always listen to us. That's my opinion. If that changes, I'll say. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. If there's anything that you believe needs to be nerfed or buffed in the game, please make sure to leave it in the comments too. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next Helldivers video very soon. See you guys then.